Hello, TrasByDef. It's me, Aaron. Welcome to Saturday. I'm filling in for Harley, and I'm happy to be back. So I wanted to start out by saying that it's nice to be on the channel again because it's been quite some time. And it's at the end of the day. I'm laying in bed and I'm wearing just a camisole, and I'm like, whatever, don't care. I'm just gonna make my video now, and talk about feminism, right? Because that's the topic: trans feminism. Why do trans people need feminism? I got a tattoo on my leg, the feminist tattoo. Crap. See if I can show you. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. I think trans people can use feminism. I think it's important. I certainly use feminism a lot for myself and through my transition to make certain decisions. Feminism has definitely helped me, but apparently feminism is not for everyone, I've discovered. So if it doesn't work out, I just think it's worth diving into and worth understanding, especially for trans women and, of course, trans men, definitely everyone. But I'm a trans woman, so I can only speak for that. Feminism for people of color is going to be much different. Privilege operates differently, and I don't have all of the knowledge. I only have my perspective, so it's limited. I really want to talk about appearances, though, right? Because women are shamed much more for their bodies than men are, and I think an easy activity to understand that kind of privilege is to think of a normal-looking man and to think of a normal-looking woman. I have a hard time thinking of what a normal-looking woman might look like, but a normal-looking man can look like a lot of things. If a man has a bit more weight on his body, he's not going to be shamed for it. For a beer belly, it's kind of fashionable. Hollywood has claimed that as a fashion trend for men, and it's accepted. That's the interesting thing. If not that, muscular or whatever, it's all fine. Average weight is fine. Being a little heavy is totally cool. Plus, men's clothes is a bit more baggy than women's, so it's not as form-fitting. And yeah, they're just not shamed for their bodies as much. If you're balding and you're a man, it's accepted. There's a lot that could go into that, but it's accepted on a social level. It's okay. I'm not saying men don't need feminism. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, definitely all the genders need feminism. Men are definitely shamed in many ways, but women are much more shamed for their appearances than men are. Not to say men aren't. I'm just saying women are. I'd say much more so. Now to think of a normal-looking woman. Remember, this is just my perspective, and it's probably wrong. A normal-looking woman. Is she brunette? I don't know. I don't know about that. Blondes have more fun, right? That's what they say. So is she blonde? I don't know, cause right? Cause she's dumb if she's blonde. She's probably not that smart. Does she wear makeup? Is she gonna be shamed for pounding on the makeup? I don't think she should be. She probably will be. Is she not wearing any makeup? She should definitely probably wear makeup, because she's probably not that attractive without it. Women are just much more shamed. It's hard to think of a normal-looking woman. It really is. How does she dress? Stuff like that. It's a normal-looking woman. It's hard to choose what a normal-looking woman looks like. Did we even think of even skin color? I didn't even think of skin color. I just assumed that they were probably white, right? I just assumed they were white. Normal looking man, I thought of a white man, you know, and I thought of a white woman. So, the privilege operates socially in that way. And I think it's worth, educating yourself more on that topic. I'm not going to spend my whole time doing that and looking into how I could describe that for you. You should look into privilege, male privilege. Yeah, how does this affect trans women? I think we need to share feminism with our cis sisters, because we're both affected and shamed for our bodies. Cis women don't always pass as cis women, maybe having a little stubble on their face. Cis women, some do have beards. Women with beards are shamed. That's just how it is. And women with hairy legs are shamed. They have to shave their legs. That's another reason why I choose not to. It is an activist move, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I grew up not having to, and that's because of my male privilege, and I'm doing it now. I'm not going to do it now. I did in the beginning, and sometimes I will, but yeah, and it's about taking agency over your body. That's what feminism does for me. It helps me take agency over my body, and through that, I almost say fuck you, but I don't want to do that in such a violent way, because feminism isn't always violent. It's just I can respect myself more and I can demand respect more and be okay with certain things. If I have some stubble, that doesn't make me any less of a woman, nor for other cis women, because respect drops down quite a bit for cis women if they're not following all of the social rules, shaving armpits and all of that stuff, wearing the right clothes, being pretty, yet being really sweet at the same time and cool all the time. Because, if women are assertive, they're a bitch. They're bitches, right? And men are assertive, then they're just being men. That's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be doming, dominant. That's also a problem because men can't then show emotion as much as women can. But, men need feminism too, right? But I am a trans woman, so yeah, passing. Oh gosh, passing. It's so important. Think of a normal-looking trans woman, because when we thought of a normal-looking man and woman, you probably didn't even consider if they have a transgender body or if they were trans. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you probably didn't, and I certainly didn't. I'll admit that I did not think that they might be trans. I was just, trans people are not socially normal, so that's just reality. Um, yeah, passing. It's such a big deal. Think of a normal looking trans person. They got a pass, right? Then again, when you think of a normal looking trans woman, they're probably just ugly, right? Ugly trans woman. My god. They probably just look like men wearing makeup. Yeah. Yes, trans women, they can't be pretty. They can't be pretty. Um, Yeah, I think feminism helps me say, I'm beautiful the way I am, even if I'm masculine looking, even if I don't pass, I'm still a woman, right? Feminism helps me say that, because feminism helps me, be able to say um, that this is the way I am. You know, it's about really knocking down those um, social orders of things and just being me and demanding respect through that and being an activist through that. Demanding respect for my differences and just to be able to be who I am. I just have a better life. I have better sex as a feminist. Just my life just is better being able to be myself. I'm just talking about passing, right? And if you don't pass and you're trans, it takes a lot of privilege to be able to pass, right? If you pass, then that's great. It's great, but whatever, right? Whatever. Um, you know, don't feeling the need to pass, I think it's just an amount of pressure that I just can't deal with anymore. I just can't. Us as trans women, we have to change our voices, we have to alter our appearances, we have to, almost create this illusion in a way. It's like, no, I am a male-bodied person, and that's the way it is. I am going to wear my clothes, and I may look maybe a little awkward in them, but that's only because the world's perception of what normal looking is fucked up. It's corrupted. Our perception of beauty is screwed up. When we thought of a normal looking woman, is she fat? Probably not. She probably needs to diet. Is she too skinny? She needs to eat more. Same goes for trans people. We need to be able to be ourselves, right? Because, I know a lot of trans people that can't even go outside, can't even leave their house, you know, during their transition. They have trouble making friends and being social. It's definitely uncomfortable at first. Feminism just helps me. It just does. And I hope that it can help you too. And it's definitely worth looking into. I've been sort of like, haha, during this video, like, oh, just be a feminist. It's easy. It's not always easy making the decision. And the decisions in life too. It's a process. I'd say get some books. Not all books are going to be great. I'd say, read Jessica Valenti's book on feminism. Um, but some people might have an issue with her book. But I say it's still worth reading. So do it. uh, don't just listen to the media on what feminism means. You don't have to be a man-hating person to, be a feminist. Like I said, feminism is for men too. So that's all I have to say. And it's great being back. Sorry if I've acted like a kid this whole time in this video. I'm just exhausted. Really humid outside. I'm tired. And I'm getting ready to go to bed, so I'm acting a little silly. So thank you, everyone. Great to be back. And maybe I'll guest again. Bye.